what he did was a genuine threat to democracy. My being the oldest president, I know more world leaders than any one of you ever met in your whole goddamn life. Happy birthday, Happy birthday to you. All right.
Don't do it, Joe. No! No, Joe, no, don't. Joe Biden snaps at a reporter, says that he's been around this world for a long time and you don't know anything about anything. Here's Biden.
He's a threat to democracy.
I think what he did was a genuine threat to democracy. My being the oldest president, I know more world leaders than any one of you ever met in your whole goddamn life.
Yikes! In your whole goddamn life! Will you relax there, Joe? What are you so mad about? Here is a birthday celebration. He brought this young man onto the stage.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All right.
Oh, that poor kid. He's like, oh man, this guy has no idea who I am. The hell's my name? No one has any idea. All right, so there's Joe Biden. And then when he's not out there telling you how strong of a world leader is and how you don't know goddamn anybody in your whole life, here's Joe Biden still trying to sniff the kids. Don't do it, Joe. No! No, Joe, no, don't. No, don't do it. Oh, someone get that kid out of there. Enough. Things are getting bad. All right, so Joe was out there. He was talking for a little while. He actually had a little bit of a speech yesterday.
Of the most incredibly different people. Strom Thurmond, 100 years old, on his deathbed. I get a phone call from the hospital, from out at Walter Reed, and it's his wife, Nancy, saying, Joe, I'm here with the doctors at the nurses station. Strom asked me to ask you whether or not you'd do his eulogy. And I said, well, Nancy said, no, Joe, it's important to him. Would you do his eulogy?
Okay, so we're at that time. It's like story time with Grandpa. All right, and then here's Chuck Schumer, who got asked about this. You know, Chuck, you guys kind of lied to us for 4 years about Joe Biden's capabilities and his competencies. Are there any things you'd like to correct on that record?
I want to play you a little bit of something you said last year. Take a look.
I talk to President Biden, regularly, several times in a week, or usually several times in a week. His mental acuity is great. It's fine. It's as good as it's been over the years. All this right-wing propaganda that his mental acuity has declined is wrong.
Leader Schumer, what do you say to Americans who feel as though you and other top Democrats misled them about President Biden's mental acuity?
No, look, we didn't. Let's look at President Biden.
We are.
He's had an amazing record. The legislation we passed, one of the most significant groups of legislation since Lyndon Johnson's Great Society, putting in 235 judges, a record. And he's a patriot. He's a great guy. And when he stepped down, he did it on his own because he thought it was better not only for the Democratic Party, for America. We should all salute him.
Do you feel, as we have this conversation today, that President Biden could serve another 4 years had he stayed in the race and potentially won?
Well, I'm not going to speculate. As I said, I think his record is a stellar one, and he'll go down in history as a really outstanding president.
Yeah, right. Okay, so a lot of cope happening there. Just more talking points from Chuck Schumer. I didn't lie to you. He's amazing. Everybody can see the opposite of that, but they will just go down with their talking points no matter what.